Welcome back at Radio Row to the Dave Stevens Show, and I am so excited. You might not recognize this man, but this man is a legend. He's the chairman of the Neapolitan Hill Institute.
Yep.
You've worked with Lee Steinberg. You have been a mentor to financial gurus and to sports stars and athletes, and it's an honor to have you here at Radio Row. I am here with the legendary David Meltzer, and thanks a little bit for taking some time out of your busy schedule. So I know why you're here. We want to talk about it. You've got a great new book out. It's called Don't Do Business With, do I have to bleep this?
I don't know.
Don't do business with dicks. All right. And that's pretty good advice, I would think, right?
Yeah, well, I have had a long journey. When you run the most notable sports agency in the world, you can imagine the egos that you run into. And
those are the agents, right?
Exactly. And the owners, the agency owners, the CEOs, the C-level executives. And then you have the book publishers and all of those people. And so there's a lot of anxiety, fear. It's more the toxicity that exists that truly triggers so many people today. And one of the funny things of writing a book like this is it really exposes the people that have a lot of guilt from your past. Because I get phone calls from the past people saying, if I'm in your book, I'm going to sue you. And I'm like, well, I never expected that part, but I'm really enjoying it.
Hell, I'd like to be in a book that you wrote. I mean, people are going to read that.
I'm blessed. And, speaking of reading, though, as chairman of Napoleon Hill Institute, there's a lot of books that I've read that help me to build the philosophy with that. And one of the biggest issues is mental health. And so I think understanding toxicity and how the genetic and energetic inheritance of people are triggered, and that even if we're in positions that you feel wouldn't allow us to be a dick, we're actually conditioned sometimes to be triggered to do that. And blessed also to partner with Think and Grow Rich from Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil. But also one of the other key books that I'm working with is Dianetics. I don't know if you ever read L. Ron Hubbard, 20 million copies. But it's interesting because he really motivated and inspired me on how toxicity works, how mental health, anxiety, and all the things. And I know with our veterans and everyone that we work with, there's a lot easier way to solve problems than, lobotomies, medications, all the things that are contributing to more dis-ease instead of understanding what's truly going on in our mindset. And so this is a great mindset book, a pragmatic. That's why I like L. Ron Hubbard. He's very pragmatic about giving you solutions about anxiety. And so I put it in, because it's 75 years old, just like Think and Grow Rich is from 37. It was time for someone that's more modern to come up with the solution to help people with the interference or toxicity in their lives.
And you and I are not teenagers,
No.
But
I have them.
we didn't talk about mental health when we were young. It was like, if you're a man, you're macho, you suck it up, you don't cry, you deal with it, you come home from war, you go back to normal.
Or worse, they make fun of you.
Yeah. And so nowadays we are more tolerant of it, but that toxicity that happens, it's out there. And I think hopefully you kind of have some of those answers to heal those people, but it'll help them not only in the daily life, but of course the business world.
In every part of the world. And I think, my uncle used to tell me, the more successful I became, the air gets thinner up here. And when the air is thin and you can't breathe, you react too quickly. And we're triggered by things. And we may not even have a conscious knowledge of what triggers us. I used to say that, when I went to Thanksgiving with my family, that I had to be very wary of the triggers because those are the people that installed those buttons, right? So they know exactly where to press those buttons. And so understanding all the seminal leaders before us, the Napoleon Hills, the L. Ron Hubbards, the Dr. Wayne Dyers, just a lot of people. And I think part of the fear, I'm big on social media. So, and I laugh at people like, well, you may not know this guy. Yeah, of course, because 7.6 billion people are on social media. So even if someone has 100 million followers, most people don't know who they are. But I think it's really important today to make sure that we don't lose the lessons from things that are proven. Buckminster Fuller, Napoleon Hill, L. Ron Hubbard. These are the lessons that Tony Robbins and all the guys today are basing their systems off of. And that's what this book is based off of, taking truly proven knowledge and putting it into modern day thought and maybe giving a little bit of a social media flair to it.
And for you young kids, this is a lot like an app. So you have all the information that is in here. You can go to it, you can get it, you can utilize it. But I know, David, that everywhere you go, you're always helping people. I've witnessed it where I see you, I've waved to you across the way. You've got 5 or 6 people that you're mentoring. How do you have time to do this in the business world? Because you are constantly helping people. They're coming to you, David, what can I do? Save me. My marriage is going wrong. My business is going in the toilet. My dog died. Like all those things that they come to you for.
It's such a common question. So I bucket my time. And so it's my job to control my visiting time with the people that mean the most to me. Years and years ago, my wife, I was on the phone at dinner, and I have 4 children. And she looked at me really upset. I said, "What's the matter?" She said, "Why do you spend more time with people you don't know or barely know compared to the people that you tell everyone you care most about?" And so I got very conscious about my visiting time. And then I created buckets saying, "Look, are you someone that I can help for free? So you come to me with a problem, I got free Friday training, Wednesday training, here's a book, whatever it is I can do for free." Then I have group, all kinds of meetups, holding courts. You've seen me do those. I have a Monday networking group virtually for thousands of people. I have trainings. Then I have the one-on-one side where you come on my wait list, you get one-on-one help. Then I have business advisory and investment where I make the money off of the rich people to pay to do all of this other stuff. One quick trick about time though, there's a difference of time between scheduled time and non-time. And so people find it irritating, but they also start to understand if you said, "Dave, I need your help after this interview, and I want to help promote your channel, want to bring better guests on, all these things I love to do for you because I believe in what you're doing." And I tell you, "Hey, call me Monday after Super Bowl." Your natural reaction is, "What time?" And I'll say, "No, call me Monday." Because now, just leave me a message if I don't answer. Because if I tell you 10 o'clock, that's really expensive time. Because what if my son needs me, my wife wants me, or I have a really big business deal, then I can't help you. And then I make myself look like a dick because I'm not living up to my word. But when I'm very clear to people, "Hey, call me on Monday and anytime, just leave me a message." Now, what do I get to do? When I'm taking, a number 2 in the bathroom and got 5 minutes, we can talk. All right, AirPods.
I'll be in the stall next to you, right?
You're right. But that's non-time. Right. Think about how inexpensive that time on the stall is compared to me giving you a 10 a.m. spot that I may or may not be able to keep.
But you also believe in a lot of good things, and we have mutual friends in Nathan Kaufman and Christopher Martin, and they are starting iTattoo.
Shout out to iTattoo.
Shout out to iTattoo, but they also are working on you've worked with them. You're on the board for Colors That Care. We're really going to work hard to make those changes. So what goes into something that you believe in, like an iTattoo, that isn't out there? They're trying to get it going, but it's such a great thing. I mean, they come to you, they mentor you, they need your help.
Yeah, so 2 things. I'm on call 7 days a week to give advice. So I call it dummy tax. What makes me such a great coach, teacher, and mentor is I paid a lot of dummy tax. I lost over $100 million in 2008. I have a lot of lessons that I don't want other people. People in California, they complain about taxes. I'm like, forget about state tax. Think about dummy tax. It cost me over $100 million, almost cost me my life, my wife, and the rest of the money I ever would make. So I provide to iTattoo and a lot of other companies just the ability to give me a call anytime so I can tell them what could I, should I, would I do, look over something with the education that I have and experience as one of the most notable sports agencies in the world, as a lawyer, business guy, gone to business school, have an honorary doctorate, which is nice for my mom, by the way, but not really a great education. All these different things I can provide value. And then the other side of it is, as you know, I have great spheres of influence. And so being 1 degree of separation, I can move the needle as an advisor. If I can't help you, I promise I know someone that can. And because I'm always of service and value, my name actually means beloved servant. Mom used to tell me when I was little, live up to your name. That's what I'm really trying to do. My mom's passed. I'm trying to live up to my name. And I have these buckets to help people.
Plus the fact that we are Davids and we have battled the Goliaths all our lives, right?
We're beloved small guys.
All right. So can you get this at the normal locations as far as wherever bookstores are anymore?
Exactly. If you want to buy this, just email me, though, that you did. You don't need to prove it to me. And I also will send you a copy of my other books. And I also, please, coming up, another launch, the 75th anniversary of Dianetics. If you want to know how I base my opinion on science, it is the science of mental health, and it's the science of toxicity. So please go ahead. You can get it anywhere. There's been 20 million. I'm hoping I do half as well as L. Ron Hubbard. I'm looking for over 10 million. But more importantly, Don't Do Business with Dicks. Learn how I learned. Understand what this is based off of. Dave, I look forward to doing more with you. Thank you for your time.
Hey, I just want people to get the book so they can go around saying, hey, don't do business with dicks. Yeah? All right.
Not sporting tips.
So thank you for your time. Continue to succeed. I mean, you even respond to my LinkedIn notes and you look and like things. I mean, this guy is for real. He can change your life. And you have a website. Tell them all that.
Yeah, come email me, david@dmeltzer.com. dmeltzer.com is the website. I'll tell you where to go get whatever you need. I'm here to be of service and of value. David, thank you so much. Support this cause as well. And a shout out to iTattoo.
All right. That's the Dave Stevens Show. Dave is leaving. I'm staying. We'll have more for you today on Radio Row. Check us out on iHeartRadio, on all those things that we do, and especially the things that this guy is. This is a mover and a shaker. You could reach out, get information, call him, reach out. You want to open a Subway, you want to open a chocolate fountain, whatever, you've got it. So thanks for the time.
And help people, call me.
All right. Thanks, David. All right. There'll be more today on Radio Row. The hits just keep coming. Continue to follow us on all social media. This is the Dave Stevens Show.
Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events wants you to come party with us. We're bringing the fun to the Houston Bay Area. Stay tuned for all of our incredible events throughout the year, featuring amazing food and drinks, live entertainment, special guests, and so much more. Fun, new, different. Serendipity Yacht Cruises and Events is where you want to be. So come party with us. It's more than a yacht. It's serendipity.
Everybody, Dave Stevens here for iTattoo. You know, as Christopher Martin and I have traveled across the country, we've been talking to baseball players who have body art. Now, people think that body art can be shameful, but these guys have some amazing stories, some beautiful art designs on their arms, and we had a chance to talk to a few of them at the Baseball All-Star Game in Atlanta this year. Javi, you've got some great body art. Just tell me a little bit about what's behind some of these on your arm.
A lot of pain, honestly. I'll start here. This is just like for my friend group. All of us have one, or all of us. Some of them are still trying to get it. This is one of my other favorite ones. It's just, two hands represent me and my brother.
It's for my family. Kind of goes my dad, mom, brother, and then my younger brothers. Against all odds, got this after I got drafted.
Talk about showcasing. You have got some great art on your arms, and I just wanted to know what those stories might be behind this side. This side, we got an awesome-looking owl over here and some.
Love the outdoors, so got a big outdoor sleeve, a couple tattoos my dad has that I just recreated.
So there you have it, some of the stories behind the body art from these Major League Baseball players and the future stars. So for more information about iTattoo, please check us out at our website or reach out to Nathan and Christopher.